The Boy Who Found His Strength. In the bustling town of Evergreen, there lived a young boy named Alex. At just 10 years old, Alex was a kind-hearted soul with a love for books and drawing fantastical worlds on scraps of paper. But school was a different story. Alex was chubbier than most of his classmates, with round cheeks and a belly that jiggled when he ran. His peers noticed, and unfortunately, they weren't kind about it. They called him names like Pudgy Alex or Fatty, snickering behind his back during recess or gym class. One day, during a game of dodgeball, a group of boys deliberately targeted him, shouting, "Hey, Blob, try dodging this," as balls flew his way. Alex would shrink into himself, pretending to laugh it off, but inside, his heart ached. The bullying weighed on him like a heavy backpack. Every morning, he'd stare at his reflection in the mirror, poking at his sides and wishing he could disappear. Lunchtime became a nightmare. He'd sit alone in the corner of the cafeteria, pushing food around his plate, too self-conscious to eat. The peer pressure was relentless. Whispers in the hallways, exclusion from games, and even notes slipped into his locker mocking his size. Alex felt uncomfortable in his own skin, unhappy and isolated. His grades started slipping because he couldn't focus, his mind too clouded by doubt and sadness. "Why can't I be like everyone else?" he'd wonder, tears stinging his eyes at night. One rainy afternoon, after a particularly rough day where the class erupted in laughter when he tripped during a presentation, Alex hid in the school library, burying his face in a book to hide his embarrassment. That's when Mr. Thompson, the wise and gentle science teacher, noticed him. Mr. Thompson was known for his encouraging words and his belief that every student had a spark of greatness. He sat down beside Alex and said softly, "Rough day, huh? Want to talk about it?" At first, Alex hesitated, but the teacher's kind eyes coaxed the story out of him. The names, the loneliness, the self-doubt. Mr. Thompson listened without interrupting, then shared his own story. "When I was your age, I was teased for being too skinny and clumsy. But I learned something important. Our bodies don't define us. It's our hearts and minds that do. You have talents, Alex. I've seen your drawings and how you light up when we talk about space. Start small. Focus on what you love, build your strength from the inside out. Exercise if it makes you feel good, not because others say so. And remember, confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about standing tall even when you're scared." Inspired by Mr. Thompson's words, Alex decided to try. The teacher offered to mentor him after school, helping with homework and encouraging him to join the science club. Alex began journaling his thoughts, turning his drawings into stories about brave heroes who overcame odds. He started walking in the park, not to lose weight quickly, but to feel stronger and clearer-headed. Mr. Thompson taught him breathing exercises for anxiety and reminded him daily, "You're capable of amazing things. Believe in yourself, and others will too." As weeks turned into months, Alex transformed. He grew more confident, speaking up in class with insightful answers that surprised everyone. His intelligence shone through in projects, like building a model solar system that won the school fair. He became physically stronger too, joining the track team not as the fastest runner, but as the most determined one. The bullying faded as classmates saw his resilience. Some even apologized, realizing their words had hurt a friend. By the end of the year, Alex's peers admired him for his kindness, smarts, and unshakable spirit. When elections for head boy came around, Alex ran on a platform of inclusivity, promising to make school a place where everyone felt valued. To his astonishment, he won by a landslide. As he stood on stage, accepting the badge, he glanced at Mr. Thompson in the crowd, who nodded proudly. Alex had risen from the shadows of doubt to become a leader, proving that true change starts with one encouraging voice and a willing heart. Lesson from the story. This story teaches us that bullying and peer pressure can make anyone feel small, but with self-belief, encouragement from others, and a focus on personal growth, we can overcome insecurities and achieve our potential. It reminds us not to judge people by appearances and that inner strength, kindness, and perseverance are what truly inspire admiration and success. Always lift others up. You never know how your words might change a life.